This is very complex. This is complex because these are life changing issues that you and other people have to deal with. And I'm just wondering, where do you get your support from? Where do you get your emotional support from? And how will you go about letting other people know where they should go for emotional support under similar circumstances as yours?
I think I'm at a really amazing place, but it's been a long, hard road to get there in terms of my support system. Just for the hospital that I'm in, NYU Langone is like hands down the best system I've ever been in, and they actually do listen to you. And I've got an amazing counselor, and I've got people that are actually actively trying to make my quality of life better, which is a legitimate first for me in the medical industry. And then just personally and emotionally, my mom, my dad, like I call you guys are there for me. You curse out the doctors that don't treat me well. You send me inspirational messages. You make sure I don't feel alone dealing with all of this, even when you guys aren't right next to me. And family, friends, like I've got some of the best friends in the world, seriously. I've made so many amazing friends over my life, and they have stood by me. They have gone with me to the ER and to the hospital, and they have put up with me flaking on them last minute because I have a flare up, and they have not only endured, they have strengthened me. They've reminded me of my own strength. Even last night, I got so many texts from concerned friends who like saw a Facebook post or something, and the last thing is me. For a very long time, I was really resentful and angry. And, when you have a condition or when you have chronic pain, there's nobody externally you can blame. Like, you can blame the healthcare system, but only really for part of it. And that's a big faceless, organization, corporation, entity. A lot of that blame goes back inwards. And this, especially for me as an athlete, this body that I relied on my whole life betrayed me. And there's a lot of anger that goes with that. And until you work your way through that and find a way to love yourself, not just despite the pain, but because of the pain and with the pain, then you become the best support system in the world because you can deal with it. And so it's not a quick and easy thing. And a lot of it involves putting yourself out there and being vulnerable and being honest with yourself and with other people. I talked about friendship, but I've lost a fair amount of friends that I thought they were good friends, but when push came to shove, they weren't really there for me, or it was just easy to see me or dismiss me as a sick girl, or it became too hard to deal with all the ups and downs of my life, and they're not in my life anymore. And that trial and error, that process elimination is really painful to go through, but at the end of the day, you end up, when I'm in a situation like I am right now, I know that I have 10 numbers on my phone that I can call that are personal and professional and that offer counseling, traditional counseling, non-traditional counseling. Like, it's building avenues of support in both traditional and non-traditional medicine. It's putting yourself out there, whether that's in social media or a blog, chronic pain support groups, connecting with your patient advocacy center, joining another cause or the cause that's associated to your particular condition. It's refusing to be voiceless and to just be rolled over. And that takes strength, and it can be really hard to find that strength when you're in pain, but it is there, I promise you.